Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel! I am now back from my break because my exams are now over and I'm so excited to be back. Before I start this video, I wanted to thank everyone for their really kind words and support after I posted my previous video. I didn't expect to receive such a big response. I'm going to start posting content regularly again on YouTube. I've also promised you guys a Q&A and I will post the first part of it in this video. As always, remember to hit that like and subscribe button and also hit the alarm notification so you don't miss any new videos. Let's get this video started. I thought I would start with the questions I got on YouTube. So the first one is, what made you want to get into YouTube? During lockdown, everyone's pretty bored and I thought, why don't I start editing some of the videos that I taken on the places that I've been to in the world. So a lot of the time when I go traveling, I would record footage, take videos of like the places I visited. And so that kind of spurred me on to start creating videos. And then I decided, oh, I really enjoy watching cooking vlogs and I really enjoy cooking, so why not make some cooking videos? And that's kind of how it all started. So next question is, what's the hardest part about starting YouTube? The hardest thing I think about starting YouTube is the fear of putting yourself out there and not receiving the response that you expected to receive. And I think what a lot of people don't understand is that YouTube is really hard work, and in order to reach the level of the people you see on videos, you have to invest a lot of time and effort, and you'll slowly start to realize whether or not it's something that you would like to do. And do you have any advice for anyone starting out? What actually surprised me when I started off my YouTube channel was that a lot of people actually want to do it, but they're just too afraid to put themselves out there. So my main advice would be to just start. Your first video doesn't have to be perfect, but I think once you've made that step, it becomes so much easier for you to continue. Just go for it. Don't be afraid of what people are going to think of you. If YouTube is something you want to do or you want to try out, just post the video and take it from there and see how it goes. But you have to make that first step, otherwise you'll never know. So third question, what's the first milestone you would like to hit? The first milestone I want to hit would be to get 1,000 subscribers. And I think this will emphasize that people enjoy watching my videos. It's like sort of an encouragement to continue working towards this goal. What is something surprising that you learned from making YouTube videos? Actually, what surprised me a lot was that people don't like hearing their own voices. I don't think I fall into that category because I listen to my voice like an infinite amount of times when I edit my videos. When my friends feature in my videos and they hear themselves, and also the same with Ian, they just say, oh my gosh, I'm cringing, I can't listen to my voice. I've never had that problem. Yeah, I can listen to myself for a long time. So I think that was definitely something surprising. What is the biggest fear you had when you started your YouTube channel? Well, okay, I was afraid of receiving a lot of hate or like negative comments, but honestly, I'm not even big enough to reach that point, so I'm actually like happy it hasn't been happening. I've received like so much positive like reinforcement and comments, and when people say they watch my video, it gives me such joy. So actually that fear was a like non-issue for me now, and maybe something that I would have to deal with later in the future. Pizza. Next question. What is your favorite and least favorite part about being a YouTuber? Favorite part about being a YouTuber? I think it's super fun to record what I'm doing, and it's really enjoyable to look back. It motivates me to try new things. I have a really bad tendency of just kind of staying at home doing the same thing over and over and over again. But then for my YouTube channel, I'm like, oh, people might not want to see me do the same thing every day in my YouTube videos. So it really pushes me to try out new things, and I love it. That is like the extra push that I need for myself to explore the world more and try out new experiences that I was like too lazy to do before I started my YouTube channel. Pizza! My least favorite thing about being a YouTuber is the statistics, the numbers. People are always like, oh, when you start out your YouTube channel, don't worry about how many views you're getting. You know, it's just a number. As long as you enjoy doing what you're doing, you don't have to care about that number. But I think deep down inside, I can't help but be, oh, am I such a boring person that nobody wants to watch my videos? Or why did I get a dislike for this video? Did I do something wrong? And you know, when you look at the numbers, those are the thoughts that come into my head. And even though I try not to let it affect me, it does. And it's just something I need to work on. But the feeling's usually just temporary, and the joy that I get out from creating YouTube videos always makes up for it. So it's all good. Where do you get your music for your videos? When I first started out YouTube, I wanted to do it at like the lowest cost possible. So I was just using free music, which I could get from YouTube Studio. They provide a lot of tracks where you can just use them freely in your video at no additional cost to you. If you just search YouTube Studio Audio Library, you should be able to find your tracks there. And right now I have an Epidemic Sound subscription, and I'll link it down in the description below. Using this platform has really improved the tracks that I've added to my YouTube videos, and it was definitely a worthwhile investment for myself because I found it a lot easier to find music that I enjoyed putting into my YouTube videos, and I actually spent a lot less time looking for good tracks than I did when I was using the free YouTube service. Pizza! The next question on YouTube is, who is your YouTube inspiration? So I have a few. I really enjoy watching Plan D and Cozy Day. They're both Korean YouTubers, and they don't show their faces, but they just film what they do in their everyday life, and I just like love that kind of concept, and their videos are so relaxing and nice to watch. I really love watching Choi, and her vlogs are so soothing and her life is just so aesthetic. They're all kind of different styles. Cozy Day and Plan D are for silent ASMR type vlogs. Choi more for lifestyle and kind of overall aestheticness. And then for leisure and chill is mostly Gabby Cook, Korean Englishman, and also Jolly. Every lunchtime, they're like my go-to people that I watch. So that concludes the first part of my video. The second part will be around living London and also inspiration for my cooking videos. Thank you so much for submitting your questions, and I'd like to say thank you so much for the support you've given me so far, and know that like every view and like, and also when you comment on my videos and say that you're watching it, it makes me feel so happy, and I really appreciate all the support. Pizza.